We're back. I hope that was a good place to cut. I don't know, probably wasn't. I was jumping into a really deep thought about competing, competition maxes. I believe I got through that part, but just as a recap, they describe the idea that in a competition, because it's a competitive setting, your maxes will be increased, and the idea that you should try to find a training partner because it will improve you vastly just by being around another person. But one of the biggest ideas in it that I didn't get to talk about because the camera ran out of memory was that if you're scared, you should compete, especially if you're scared of competition, because you need to get uncomfortable in order to grow. It's the only way to grow, and I truly believe that. I truly do. I think the only way to grow is to put yourself in awkward situations that you do not like. If you are the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You will never get smarter being the smartest person in the room. If you think you're the smartest person in the room, you're probably a sociopath, so go fuck yourself, you egotistical prick. Anyway, to get into strength training, strength lesson 2, periodization, hypertrophy, and nervous system. And this is a much deeper look again into the ideas of overtraining and things like that, and why you need to get a bigger muscle because it'll be stronger. Not necessarily a smaller muscle will be weaker, but if you put a bigger muscle on the same person, they will be stronger because of it. That's the idea behind it. And I mentioned it in my last video, but I'm pretty sure he was giving me a nod when he was talking about it. But you gotta get rid of the excuses. Ask what's your excuse, you know? Gotta get rid of it. Just saying. I think it's a nod to me. We've met. He knows me. Just saying. Alright, moving on. People, you know, they talk more about excuses, and I fucking hate excuses. I hate people's excuses. If I was on steroids, I could do that. If I was 6 inches taller, I could do that. If, this, that, and the other, shit they can't change, Or if I had been born to a rich family, if I had been, if I had been given all these opportunities, blah, blah, fucking blah. Get the fuck over it, okay? I was born with a heart condition. I should be dead. Alright? And there's people out there who's worse off than me that are doing better than me. Maybe they had more opportunities. Who gives a fuck? Louis C.K. said in an episode of Louis, and I fucking loved it. Do you know what he said? His little daughter was bitching that her sister got a mango sickle thing they had. He made her. She said, I want one. He goes, well, what are you talking about? She goes, I want one. That's not fair. She got one. He said, fair? I don't even know what you're talking about right now. What do you mean fair? And she goes, she got something, so I should get something too. And Louis C.K., man, you fucking, You. That's my Robert De Niro. Fucking hit the nail on the head. And he looked her in the face and he said, you should only care what's in your neighbor's bowl to make sure that they have enough. It's the only reason. Not to make sure that you have as much as they do, but to make sure that they have enough. And holy shit, if the fucking world would just adopt that fucking perspective, human beings as a whole would be even further than we already are. If we would just stop bitching about who has what and realize, you know what? I'm doing better than him next door, but he's still doing okay. She's not doing so good, but she's doing okay. We should help her because she's not doing so good. The world would fucking be a much better place. And if you don't want to give a shit about other people, then don't. Stay the fuck out of everybody's business, okay? Uncle Will had to step in. All right, kids, adjust the belt. We'll keep going.